Let me walk you through it to fix your sleep in 7 days. Chapter 1. First, I stopped trying to sleep. I know, sounds dumb, but hear me out. Trying to sleep is like trying to be cool. The harder you try, the worse it gets. You end up wide awake at 3 a.m. thinking about that time in 8th grade when you said you too to the waiter who told you to enjoy your meal. So instead of trying to sleep, I focused on building a day that would naturally make me tired by night. Basically, instead of fixing sleep at night, I started fixing it in the morning. Chapter 2. Step 1. I started waking up at the same time every day. Painful? Absolutely. But think of your body like a toddler. It throws tantrums if it doesn't get consistent. And I had been feeding it jet lag daily with my wake up whenever lifestyle. So I picked 7:30 a.m. Brutal at first, but I dragged myself out of bed, grunted into my hoodie, and stepped outside. That's right. Step 2 is go outside within 10 minutes of waking up. Why? Because morning light hits your eyes and tells your brain, hey buddy, it's daytime. Start the 16-hour countdown to bedtime. It's science. I don't make the rules. Apparently your eyeballs are little clocks. Sunlight resets them. Also, it helps to actually leave your cave and touch grass. Chapter 3. The next part is what I call caffeine boundaries. Look, I love coffee. Coffee loves me. We've been through a lot together, but I realized I was treating it more like an IV drip than a beverage. I'd sip espresso at 4 p.m. and then wonder why my brain felt like a rave at midnight. So here was the new rule: no caffeine in the evening. Did I hate it? Yes. Did I feel like napping on a bus stop bench the first 2 days? Absolutely. But by day 4, my energy had leveled out. No more jittery crashes, just clean fuel until bedtime. And spoiler, I still got to keep my morning coffee. So we're good. Chapter 4. Now here's where it gets weird. I started doing sleepwalks. No, not sleepwalking, sleepwalks. Every evening, right after dinner, I'd go for a slow 10-minute walk. Just a boring, quiet stroll. Why? Because it helped digest my food and wind down my nervous system. It also got me out of my house, away from screens, and gave me a chance to romanticize my life like I was in some moody indie film. Just me, the wind, and existential thoughts about soup. It sounds small, but after a few days it started working like a wind-down signal. My body started linking post-dinner walks with sleep prep, like, yes, we stroll now. Soon we sleep. Chapter 5. The next shift was about what I stopped doing. I banned the bed. Well, kind of. I made a new rule. The bed is only for sleep. No more scrolling in bed. No Netflix marathons while horizontal. No pretending to wind down while watching conspiracy documentaries about lizard people at 1 a.m. The brain is a pattern recognition machine. If you keep using your bed like a couch, it stops associating it with sleep. It just thinks, cool, this is where we doom scroll and watch aliens. So I made a deal with myself. If I wanted to look at my phone, I'd get out of bed. If I wasn't sleepy, I'd go sit somewhere else. And the weird part? This tiny discipline rewired my brain like a charm. Within days, my bed started feeling like a sleep-only zone. Chapter 6. Here's another curveball. I started eating dinner earlier, like grandpa hours, around 7 p.m. At first, it felt like I was prepping for bingo night, but my digestion thanked me. I wasn't lying in bed full of pasta, wondering if I was going to dream or combust. Turns out your body sleeps better when it's not still working overtime, trying to break down your late-night pizza. Also bonus, it made room for a cozy nighttime snack. Enter the banana. Yes, one banana, around 8:30 p.m. Why? Because bananas have magnesium, potassium, and carbs, all great for sleep. Plus, they feel oddly wholesome, like bedtime food for grown-up babies. Chapter 7. I also gave myself a cut-off time for thinking. Yeah, I know you can't stop thoughts, but I set a rule: no decisions, no planning, no what am I doing with my life thoughts after 9 p.m. If a thought popped up, I'd write it down and say, you'll get your turn tomorrow, pal. Because late-night logic is trash. Everything feels worse after 10 p.m. Your brain is dramatic. It'll convince you that your life is falling apart just because you forgot to reply to an email. So I stopped feeding the drama. I treated my mind like a toddler having a tantrum. I said, okay, let's lie down. You'll feel better in the morning. And it worked. Chapter 8. Now let's talk about the actual night routine. It started at 9:30 p.m. every single night. I called it the ritual. I'd dim the lights. This tells the brain, hey, sun's gone. Time to wrap it up. Then I'd read a real book, made of paper, no thrillers, no self-help, just something boring enough to make my eyes give up. Think. Books about trees or 19th century farming methods, weirdly soothing. After that, I'd brush my teeth like I was in a toothpaste commercial and then do one simple thing. Put my phone to sleep before I put me to sleep. That's right, my phone had a bedtime. I'd plug it in across the room. No more cuddling it, no more late night scrolling. It cried the first few nights, but we both survived. Chapter 9. By day 5, I wasn't just sleeping better. I was falling asleep faster. It felt like my brain was finally giving me the "you may now rest" green light. No more lying awake replaying my entire social history from age 11. No more waking up at 3 a.m. and having deep existential conversations with the ceiling. And the best part? I started waking up before my alarm, like my body was saying, hey champ, you've got this. It was surreal. Chapter 10. By day 7, I felt like a different person. I know this routine sounds simple, it is, but that's the point. Sleep isn't fixed with hacks, it's fixed with rhythm. Your body wants patterns, predictability, peace. Chapter 11. So what did I learn? Sleep isn't something you chase at night, it's something you build during the day. You don't fix sleep at 11 p.m., you fix it at 7 a.m. when you decide to wake up, go outside, and stop treating your body like an afterthought. I learned that routines matter more than hacks. That winding down isn't just a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Good sleep isn't a reward for working hard, it's the foundation that makes life actually work.